Hallo allemaal, dit is Latimer Rossie so. Welkom bij Rossie's DIY channel. Vandaag wil ik vir julle wys hoe om 'n vertikale tuin te bou soos hierdie ene wat ek en my seun gebou het gedurende lockdown van ou Coke bottles. So, welcome to Rossie's DIY channel. Today I want to show you guys how to build a vertical garden from old Coke bottles and basically recycle old Coke bottles. Okay, allemaal, soos ons daar buiten gesê het, welkom in my man cave. Ons gaan 'n gewone Coke bottle wat leeg is, gaan ons 'n vertical garden aanbou. So, dit is allemaal verskillende segmente. Hierso is 'n een wat ek al klaar in my wys het. Baie belangrik, ons het nodig om 'n gat in die agterkant van die bottel te boor. Okay, so let me change over to English again. So everybody, this is the normal Coke bottle. I've taken off the label, put it into my vice grip, put a drill bit into my DeWalt hand drill, and this is a 28mm drill bit. We're going to drill a hole in the back. 28mm, let me just make sure, 27, sorry, so 27mm is the size of the neck of the bottle without the cap. So dis die grootte van die nek van die bottel, sonder die prop op. En wat ons eers gaan doen is ons maak seker ons gaan nie die venstertjie eers sny, ons het 'n bietjie druk nodig in die bottel sodat ons kan druk uitoefen op die bottel wanneer ons 'n gat boor. Anders gaan die bottel net in mekaar sak. So as jy die gat klaar geboor het, ek gaan hierdie net daar sit. Ek het klaar 2 voorberei. Dit is eintlik al oues wat ek nie meer gebruik nie. So daar kan 'n mens sien, dis die gat wat in die onderkant ingesny word. So obviously you need a little bit more pressure. So when you, let me just repeat that in English. So you don't want to cut the window in first. You want a bit more, you want to keep the structure of the bottle. So when you do press down and drill the hole into the bottom, you have the bottle pressing back and it doesn't just get crushed. So here I have 2 bottles that are already been prepared, 2 old ones actually. So here you can see the size of the hole, and maybe we can just get a closer shot. So, hier het ons nou die gat ingesny. Dit is 'n 27mm gat. So jy kan sien, daai pas baie mooi daarin. En as jy jou gat klaar geboor het, dan kan jy met jou mes 'n venstertjie uitsny uit jou Coke bottle uit. Hierso. So, once you've drilled your hole over here, you can then cut a little window out of your bottle. And you'll do this for a couple bottles. You'll measure how tall is your wall and how many bottles you need to cover your wall. So very simply, that is where the neck of the bottle fits in. And now I get a shot of my hands. There we go. So die bottel se nek pas baie mooi in daai gat in. Hierdie bottel het ook 'n gat. So die volgende bottel gaan ook een hê. Hierdie een is nou die boonste bottel wat in my geval is okay. Was in Engels of Afrikaans. So hier is die gaatjie bo wat gaan hak op die muur. Just to show you finally, you then have your Coke bottle lid, and to lock it into place, I can bring that closer. Okay, this is very small, you need to have it close. Sorry, we'll cut that out. So you don't need to move back. So again, let me just repeat that. So you'll take your bottle, there's your hole in the bottom, the neck of the bottle on top. It fits through. You can see these are quite old already. They're my very first prototypes. They fit in nicely. And then you take your lid. Now you'll see each lid has a little hole drilled into it. So when you water the top one, wanneer jy elke proppie het 'n gat geboor in die prop. So wanneer jy die boonste ene water gee, dan loop die water af binne in die volgende bottel in, sodat jy baie goeie dreinering het. So that has 2 purposes. Number 1, the water goes into the next plant, and you have good drainage. As you can see, this bottle, this one also here, then goes into the very next one. And then basically your vertical garden will hang like this. You fill it up with swirl to about over here. And yeah, if you have a sprinkler system like me, you would then every day make sure you have and I'll show you what my sprinkler system looks like. switch on your sprinkler system and it drips down and it waters all your plants. So as jy 'n besproeiingsstelsel het soos ek, dan gaan jou besproeiingsstelsel gaan jy 'n dripstelsel hê wat dan gaan drip en elke bottel gaan afdrip en dit gaan outomaties water gee. Andersins met 'n gieter maak jy die boonste ene nat en die res word van self nat. So otherwise, if you don't have a watering system, you use your watering can, you water the top one only and then the water runs down to the rest of the plants. And then?
One.
Okay, so ek is buitekant en ek wil julle graag my besproeiingsstelsel wys. So I'm outside, I just want to show you my watering system. So you'll see I'll have a couple different heads because I just used whatever I had in the yard. Now these, when you loosen them, they spray too much. We actually want a slow drip, and what happens is the slow drip, and it starts dripping here to the bottom one, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, all the way to where we have potatoes planted in this bag over here. So what I did is, because I don't have the proper drip head, is I just made a kink in the pipe over here. Ek het net 'n kink in die pyp hierso gemaak. En jy sal sien daar is 'n stukkie cable tie daarso om net daai kink daar te hou sodat ek die vloei kan beheer. So mense hoef nie iets duurs te koop. Jy kry kraantjies, maar hulle kos R30 een. A 30 rand one for a little tap. So that's very expensive, where a cable tie is very inexpensive, and you just kink the pipe, and depending on how tight you make the cable tie is how much drip you get per hour. So very easy to manage it in that way. And there we go. Otherwise, if you don't have a system like I do, which is also very much just from bits and pieces that I had in the yard, you can just use your normal watering can, water the top one, and the water will drip down to the bottom. So as jy nie so stelsel het nie, gewone waterkan of enige bottel, maak jy boonste een vol water en dit drip af tot onder. En dan kan jy onder nog iets groei. Hierso het ek byvoorbeeld wortels geplant. So hierdie twee met die dripstelsel maak die wortels nat elke keer as jy besproeiing aanset. En ja, baie dankie dat julle geluister het na Rossie's DIY channel. Thank you for listening to Rossie's DIY channel. It's Latimer Ross. Till next time.